It was just another Monday morning in the heart of Manhattan, the kind where even the clouds seemed to rush somewhere. Inside the gleaming glass tower of Harrington Enterprises, Billionaire CEO Olivia Harrington stormed through the lobby, her heels clicking like a warning bell. Everyone scattered, pretending to look busy. Everyone except Sam, the gray-haired janitor, humming softly as he wiped down the marble floor. Olivia's eyes narrowed. "Sam, how many times do I have to tell you? Don't sing while I walk in. It's distracting." He gave a warm, toothless grin. "Morning, Miss Harrington. Just trying to start the day with a little light." She scoffed. "Well, your light doesn't run this company. Get back to cleaning." Sam nodded politely and turned back to his mop, unfazed. On the wall beside him hung a small piece of cardboard, taped neatly at eye level. Written in black marker were the words, "Don't let the storms you walk through make you forget how to dance in the rain." Olivia stopped, eyes narrowing. "Who put that there?" Sam smiled. "Me. It reminds me that even tough days can be good if you keep faith." Olivia let out a sharp laugh. "You actually believe that nonsense?" "Every word, ma'am," he said simply. "Well, maybe that's why you're mopping floors instead of running a company," she muttered, walking off before he could reply. Over the next few weeks, Olivia's life spiraled into chaos. Her billion-dollar deal with an international client was collapsing, investors were pulling out, and her assistant quit without notice. Every news outlet had her face on it: the Ice Queen CEO loses her touch. For the first time in her life, she didn't have control. One night, long after everyone had gone home, Olivia sat alone in her office, staring at her reflection in the window, a reflection that looked as tired as she felt. Her eyes drifted to the janitor's card across the hall, where that same quote was taped to the handle. She sighed. "Maybe he's not as foolish as I thought." Just then, her phone buzzed, her driver calling. But before she could answer, the building shuddered violently. The lights flickered. Then the fire alarm screamed to life. Smoke began pouring in from the lower floors. Olivia's heart pounded. She grabbed her bag and ran for the elevator, but it was dead. The stairwell was her only chance. As she reached for the door handle, flames shot up from the floor below. Panic rose in her throat. She was trapped. And then, through the smoke, she heard coughing, and the unmistakable sound of Sam's voice. "Miss Harrington. Over here." He emerged from the haze, his uniform covered in soot, eyes red from the smoke. He had a wet rag tied around his mouth and held another one out to her. "Cover your nose. Stay low. Follow me." She hesitated. "Sam, we're on the 20th floor, there's no way out." He looked at her with the calmest eyes she'd ever seen. "There's always a way, ma'am. You just can't let the storm make you forget how to dance." Her chest tightened at the words. Sam led her through a maintenance passage she didn't know existed, a narrow corridor that connected to the emergency balcony on the building's north side. The heat was unbearable, but he kept her moving, shielding her from falling debris. By the time firefighters reached them, Olivia was shaking, gasping for air. Sam had burns on his hands but refused treatment until she was safe. Days later, Olivia stood in a hospital hallway, looking at the man she once mocked, now lying unconscious, his hands bandaged. When he finally woke, she was there waiting. "Sam," her voice trembled. "You saved my life. I don't even know what to say."